People will always tell you that being nice is a strength, that kindness makes the world better, that generosity is the highest virtue. And while that's true in part, here's the dark truth nobody warns you about. If you are too nice, it will cost you more than you can imagine. Being too nice sounds harmless, but it quietly destroys your boundaries. It makes you say yes when every part of you wants to say no. It makes you give away pieces of yourself just to keep the peace. It makes you swallow your pain so others can stay comfortable. And the more you do it, the more invisible you become. At first, people thank you. They admire your kindness. They call you selfless. But over time, something shifts. The more you bend, the less people respect you. The more you sacrifice yourself, the more they expect you to keep sacrificing. And soon, kindness is no longer kindness. It's weakness in their eyes. The truth is this: people do not respect what they can walk over. And if you never draw a line, people will keep taking until there's nothing left of you. Being too nice teaches others that your needs don't matter, your voice doesn't matter, and your boundaries don't exist. And worst of all, it teaches you the same thing. You start to feel drained, used, empty. You give and give, but nothing fills you back up. You find yourself surrounded by people who take without gratitude, who expect your help but never offer theirs. And you wonder why. The answer is simple. You tolerated it. You allowed it. And what you tolerate is what you become. There's a silent cost to being too nice. It's the death of your self-respect. You stop trusting your own no. You silence your own truth. You pretend everything is fine while you burn inside. And each time you abandon yourself for others, you chip away at your own worth. But here's the twist. The world doesn't need you to be less kind. It needs you to be kind with strength. It needs you to give from power, not from fear. And there's a big difference. Weak kindness is when you give because you're afraid of rejection, afraid of conflict, afraid of being disliked. Strong kindness is when you give because you choose to, not because you're pressured to. One is rooted in fear. The other is rooted in strength. So ask yourself, how many times have you said yes when you wanted to scream no? How many times have you stayed quiet when your soul begged you to speak? How many times have you played small so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable around your light? The hidden cost of being too nice is that you abandon yourself. And when you abandon yourself, you lose the very foundation of your identity. You can't respect yourself if you never protect yourself. There's nothing noble about allowing yourself to be used. There's nothing virtuous about living as a shadow just so others can shine. True generosity is not about destroying yourself for others. It's about giving in a way that lifts both of you. But here's the danger. The more you practice weakness disguised as kindness, the more it becomes who you are. People will not only take advantage, they will expect it as normal. And you will find yourself trapped in a cycle where every part of you is screaming for freedom, but you smile anyway, pretending you're fine. Until one day, you're not. You break. You collapse. You snap under the weight of all the yeses you never meant. And by then, the damage is deep. Your spirit feels tired. Your trust feels broken. And your heart feels empty. But here's the hope. You can stop it. You can still rewrite the story. You can learn that saying no is not cruelty. It's self-respect. You can learn that protecting your boundaries is not selfish. It's necessary. And you can learn that strength and kindness can exist together. And when they do, they create the kind of person who is both respected and loved. Because the truth is, People do not love you more for being too nice. They love you more when you are real. They love you when they know your yes means yes, and your no means no. They love you when they see that you respect yourself enough to stand tall. So stop thinking that being too nice is safe. It is not. It is the fastest way to disappear from your own life. Every time you silence your truth, you bury yourself. Every time you ignore your own needs, you tell your soul it doesn't matter. Every time you avoid conflict by betraying yourself, you create a deeper war inside. And no matter how hard you try, you cannot build peace by abandoning yourself. The hidden cost of being too nice is that you lose yourself. But the reward of learning strong kindness is that you finally find yourself. So stand firm, speak your truth, draw the line. Be kind, yes, but let it come from strength, not from fear. Because the world doesn't need you to be invisible. It needs you to be whole.